Oh, he's dancing too big.
If you guys didn't know, it's Friday night. It's comics and beer. It's Bruce and Stephanie in your ear.
It's really hot out. And humid. It's gonna rain.
What'd you guys think of that, huh? You like it? You like it? I know you did.
We're working on a dance routine, guys. In sync. Synchronized swimming, maybe.
We're going to be coming at you in dance competitions in your area. Coming soon. Don't worry. Bruce and Stephanie.
We're gonna start like a dance team, a cheerleading dance-off we're gonna do. I could see you as a cheerleader.
We're going to be going up against, first, we're going to be going against the Downright Nerdy Podcast.
What?
Challenge. We're challenging them.
We're challenging them. I hope you guys are good dancers. Bruce and I practice every night.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's Friday, if you guys didn't know. And it's comics and beer time. That's right, guys. It's that time of the week where we grab a cold one. You have a cold one, babe?
I don't.
Oh, well,
I
we're going
drank
to get
like
to
2
that.
beers and then I was like, I should do some water before.
We're going to get to that in just a second. But it's that time of the week. We're going to talk everything about the show. But first up, if you guys are new to the channel, this is Comics and Beer. It happens every single Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. And this is the show that we host. My name is Bruce.
My name is Stephanie.
And we talk about comic book news on my portion of the show. That's comic book news related to comic book movies, comic book TV shows, and comic books themselves. As you can see, we love comic books. But Stephanie, talk about your part of the show, which is probably everyone's favorite part of the show.
Bruce loves comics. I love beer. Beer, guys. Beer. I've been waiting all week for this. I can't wait to drink some beers. Delicious beers, guys. I picked out beers that I've never tried before that are out new for the season.
Seasonal beers!
They're not. I don't know if they're technically seasonal, but they're out and they're new.
Well,
And we've never tried them. Or I've never tried them, at least.
she's never tried one. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited to see what happens after we have a few cold ones. Because all of a sudden, Oprah comes out and she's like, you get a shirt. You get a shirt. Funko Pop's on you.
I do. I wish you guys were here in the audience and I could throw them at you, like Funko Pops to the head.
Or she'd be like, check under your seat because there's a new car. It's the Batmobile.
It would be like this big, because I can't buy everyone a new car. But I can buy you like a Hot Wheels Batmobile.
Hot Wheel.
That'd be a good thing to give away. You guys want Hot Wheel Batmobiles?
I'm sure we can find them. But before we go any further, let's say hi to the chat.
James Galagos, I agree, I need a t-shirt cannon.
James Galagos, what's going on, my man? What else? Backseat driver 5280 is in the house. He was, I think, the first person here. Actually, no, Comic Andy was here first.
But then his comments disappeared. I'm assuming because he's spam. He's like a robot. So.
Robot Andy. And then Puerto Rican is in the house. He said it was 107 in Puerto Rico today.
Oh my God, we're complaining today because it's like 68, but it's very humid and muggy. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and it's in the air. I feel it like
it's everywhere. I can't believe 107 though. I would have died. Downright Nerdy Podcast is in the house. Andrew Kai is in the house, all the way from Australia. What's going on, Andrew Kai? Comic Man Andy actually made it to the show. He's not sleeping. He's staying up. What's going on, Andy?
at least for a little bit.
And that's everyone as of right now. But I hope you guys are ready for a great show because we always bring it to you, and we'll bring it to you hot. So yeah, we've talked about the show. We've talked about what we're gonna do. But before we go any further, Stephanie needs a beer.
I do, guys. Andy just messaged us via Instagram that our audio is low. Is anyone else having trouble hearing me? Should I shout louder?
We can shout louder. We can also bring the mic a little closer. But on our audio levels, everything seems to be fine.
I'll move closer. I'll sit a little with my posture a little better.
We'll see how that is. I brought up the gain a little bit. Now we're into the red, so hopefully you guys can actually hear us. My big mouth is always in the red. Not in trouble, because I'm a good guy. So hopefully that's better. Let us know. Hopefully it's too loud. I can bring down the gain back down. Bring the gain up, though. If the train goes by, you guys will hear it. So, yeah, let's open a beer. Babe, you bought these beers. How about you pick the beer out that you want to drink most?
I'm going to pick the beer closest to Bruce, like spin the bottle.
Oh, spin the bottle. Oh, she's bringing the one I was also most excited about, which is the Blue Point beer. I love Blue Point Toasted Lager. And here we go.
Over here.
Camera. Oh, my God. I love Streamlabs so much. I love my Stream Deck. But yeah, this is the Blue Point Mosaic IPA. Blue Point is a brewery out on Long Island, which is an absolutely great brewery. And yeah, this is a Mosaic IPA. Why is it Mosaic, babe?
I think that's the mosaic behind it, the tile mosaic behind it on the actual.
Is there any description on the label?
Oh, I don't know. I just assumed they were doing it then. A burst of grapefruit aroma and tropical hops drift into an easygoing finish. What's grapefruit aroma? Do they like grapefruit fart onto the beer? Like, it's weird. It's weird to say something's an aroma.
So yeah, we're gonna open this one up first, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the show because we got some more opening bits we need to go through before we actually get into the meat of the show. I want to grab your cup, please, my love.
My towel's so far away. Solo Wookie told us that green is a muting color. That was actually why we picked it, because we had an issue with our previous just plain white being so blaringly loud, and I always looked like I was filled with diamonds.
Yeah, hopefully this looks a lot better. I mean, in our view, it looks great. Because before, like Stephanie was saying, there was a lot of light, I don't know what the correct word is, reflection, I guess. Light was bouncing back there, and it was hitting us, and it was just flooding everywhere. I don't know. This seems much more neutral, and we got a nice saturated color because the light is actually being absorbed by the green and by us.
I just want to state that Jessica's on.
What's up, Jessica? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great evening. Hopefully you're having a drink. A wine, a cold one, maybe a mixed drink. I don't know. Let's all have a drink. I know Colin McAndy's drinking. Colin McAndy's always drinking, just like we are.
Solo Wookie did say, Little Bird, never heard of it. Is that book any good?
Oh, guys.
So if you're a part of our Little Bird drinking club now,
Little Bird.
we've already said Little Bird. Drink to that.
All right, yeah, let's talk about this beer real quick. I'm going to put this back up. Can you put that in the blue...
This is pretty good.
Blue square, please, babe.
Blue square.
So, Little Bird, if you guys didn't know, so drink again. But these are the 5 books that we will be giving away next Friday. It's part of our big giveaway that we're going to talk about in just a second. But guys, as you can see, every single book is signed. They all first prints except for the first issue. The first issue is a 4th print, but can you really complain? They're all signed by Darcy himself, which is pretty awesome. I think this beer is pretty good. It's definitely more of the natural IPA taste that you get from more of the big breweries. Has more of that strong hop flavor, I would say.
But it has like a citrusy flavor that's kind of hits you in afterwards, and it's not like overpowering.
Smells good.
Like a wine. Jessica, happy birthday. She said she's celebrating her birthday a day early.
Oh man, happy birthday, Jessica. Amazing. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening and you only stop by for a little bit and then you get out and enjoy. Well, actually, no, you can't get out because I'm sure everyone is still on lockdown. So.
Also, people are commenting on how smooth your transition is between cameras. Bruce worked really hard on that.
Thanks, guys.
Really hard figuring out how to get his transition from camera to camera so smooth, which is why we use Streamlabs instead of StreamYard for our Friday night beer.
If anyone knows anyone at StreamYard, we would love you guys to allow Stream Deck to be able to be integrated into StreamYard, so that way the camera transition is super easy. Because again, I can go for camera 1 to camera 2 to camera 3, back to camera 1, all with this
buttons.
I feel
like there's something else I want to say. Oh, Barikin said he noticed that you have different comics on the shelves. You guys want to hear that story? Bruce had different comics up here a couple days ago. I came into the room to ask him something, and he like stretched, and he's like, ugh, and he smacked into one of the comics he had that he like bought because it was in such mint condition, and it was like such a good cover, and it fell and smashed the corner of that comic book, and he was so upset, so he changed out the comics that he had there to ones he wasn't as sad to lose.
It wasn't like a $100 comic or something. It was a comic that was worth like $20, but it was a Virgin variant for Batman Who Laughs number 5 or something. Beautiful cover, and yeah, right on the corner, dented the crap out of it. Not happy about that, but I just went online and ordered another one because I was like, I can't do it, I need it.
Apparently, this taste we're tasting, it was apparently a hops that's called Mosaic hops, according to Andy.
Oh, that's probably very true. All right, we are getting really close to the next part of the show that we need to talk about real quick. I'm sure people in chat right now already know, but we do this thing on the show that's called trivia.
Have you guys ever heard of it?
trivia.
It's very new to our channel. We don't do a lot of trivia.
We don't do a lot of trivia. No. We don't do trivia at all. No, but we do trivia every week. We did start this about 3 months ago. I want to say maybe a little over 3 months ago. But we do it every week now, and we are going to continue doing this until the end of Comics and Beer, whatever that is going to be. But guys, why do you want to do this trivia?
Why? Because one, it's fun, and you want to beat people. Although Frank's not on, what's going on with that?
Actually, I'm going to text Frank right now.
Usually Frank is on, and Frank wins everything. So why are we letting Frank be on? But Andy, we're very happy that you are here to catch us on a Friday. I'm assuming you're off because you said you work nights and weekends, and that's why you can't catch us on Fridays. So hopefully they gave you off, and you're getting to enjoy a Friday night at home.
But that said, two things real quick. So trivia. We do it every single Friday night on Comics and Beer at 10:15, 10:30, and 10:45 in the 11 o'clock hour. We have 10 questions in total. We only do one at 10:15, one at 10:30, one at 10:45, and then we rapid fire 7 questions at 11 o'clock. So make sure you stick around for that hour. But the reason why you want to be around for all these questions is because you have a chance to get our entry into our big giveaway at the end of the month. And guys, this is part of the show, not the beer. Babe, can you move that beer for me?
I would love to.
These 5 books that are all signed are part of the giveaway. But there is more. We forgot to grab it all because we were actually going to show it to you tonight. But kids would not go to bed tonight.
I think one might still be awake.
One might still be awake, and it's now 10:12. And their bedtime is 8:30. So we were going to have the rest, but guys, it will be on the table next week. It's a good amount of stuff. You guys should be really excited. We're excited. You guys should be excited. 2 more minutes. If you guys wouldn't mind, anyone with a Instagram or Twitter account, take a picture of the screen. Share that on your social account.
I'm going to do that
right
now.
Get more people in this chat. Help us out. We love you guys. Let's try to bring more people in. There's 11 people in here right now, and we love every single one of you guys. But again, we just want to grow this show. The more we can grow this channel, the bigger and bigger the giveaways that we'll get at the end of each month, because we love to give things away to you guys. So please, we just ask that you guys help us out. Smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. But I know everyone in chat right now is subscribed. So,
Trivia.
So also make sure you guys are following the socials down below. Bruce and Stephanie Instagram, and Bruce _comics at Twitter, because every single Friday, or sometimes Thursday, but mainly on Friday, we post a video in the morning around the 10 to 12 o'clock hour asking you guys what trivia do you guys want to see. Not meaning what topic, but what hero should we write the trivia about. And I think Borican was the first person to be like, hey, let's do Venom. So, Venom it is. I hope you guys get your symbiote caps on, because that's what the trivia is. Symbiote. I get my comb out because Andy combs it all the time, and his beard is so much smoother than mine, and I have like knots in mine still.
Knots?
Yeah, it keeps getting caught and it hurts. So I'm trying to be like Andy, and I leave it in, but you can't see it because there you go. Oh, I love you, Andy.
I love you, Andy.
All right, it is now. Yeah, we're gonna do trivia time. Hopefully, you guys are ready and you're getting excited.
This beer isn't really smooth.
It does. It's really good.
The fact that I haven't drank beer all week, I feel like it's going down smoother than usual.
All right, so here is our wheel of questions. There are 10 questions on this wheel. We are going to spin this wheel in just about 2 seconds. And you ready, Ben?
I'm ready, but I'm so distracted tonight. I'm sorry, guys. The chat is hysterical. This solo Wookiee keeps dropping Little Bird statements. Every time anyone says anything in chat, he's like, oh, that's cool, but have you heard about Little Bird? Which is hysterical, but wait, where's the other one?
What's up, Mark Spector?
It's about murdering a chicken.
Oh, I love how that Z-Collex got a message redacted. That's amazing. What's up, Z-Collex? Discovery Bay JB, what's up? Going on, man? I got your package today, as you saw on Instagram. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I won one gift, and I got some books from him, which is always great. I miss his pop-up shop so much. I used to watch it on my train ride home, and it was just such an enjoyable show to watch, and also try to get some books from him. But let's do this trivia, shall we? Here we go.
I agree, we should do it.
First question coming at you right now, guys. The first person to answer this question in chat, guess what? Is gonna get an entry into the end of the month giveaway. Venom's home planet is called what? Venom's home planet is called what?
Venopolis. Venmo City. Venom City.
Oh, Boriking is the first
Clintar?
person to
That
answer
sounds
that
like,
question. It is
Star
right in
Trek.
chat.
Clintar.
Clintar?
Star sounds like
Multar?
Star Trek. Star Trek. Breaking your first, you win the first entry into the giveaway on next week for tonight, not for life. But you probably have like 500 in there already. So,
So yeah, giveaway. That's another big part of the show. We like I said, we do a giveaway every single time, every single Friday, the last Friday of every single month. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. And yeah, it's an awesome giveaway. I haven't reached out to the creators for next month. We always try to reach out to really awesome creators that we love to try to partner with them to just get some cool swag from them. We always pay for it, but get them to sign something, maybe something special. I don't know, but that's what we do.
this is our thing. This is what we do. I think it's funny that Breakin suggested Venom and then he was the first person to get it right.
He was studying his Venom.
Guys.
So the other thing that's going on this channel that you guys should be paying attention to is Comic Quarantine Madness. That's right, guys. Comic Quarantine Madness is this little trivia game show. Again, back to the trivia. It's this little game show that we're hosting on our channel, which is turned out to be really, really fun. I think, everyone's really enjoying it, especially us.
Mostly me.
Mostly Stephanie.
Because I get to play because I didn't write any of the questions, and then I just get to play while we're watching. And it's so exciting for me when I get something right.
You do. She does end up learning out questions, which is pretty
Terrible
funny.
of me. I'm sorry. I just get so excited. I'm like, I know a thing.
So so this is Comic Quarantine Madness. It is this. We are now down to the final four, guys. The final four contestants. There we go. Now you can see everything. We are down to Chaos in Comics versus Two Brothers Comics. But guys, I found out today there's a substitute coming in. Dustin's not doing it. Nick, his brother Nick, is coming in. He's going up against Chaos. We have no idea. Dustin has got by both rounds crazy ways. First time he beat Borikin.
Which is amazing because Breakin crushed everyone in every contest ever. He just beat all of you.
He beat all of you. Everyone in chat, he beat you guys. And Borikin got 5 questions right. Dustin got 4 questions right. But the amount of points that Dustin got with the 4 questions, he beat Borikin. How does he do that? I don't know. Next
Super
round,
fingers.
going up against Comic Man Andy. Both answered very minimal questions.
Both got like 1 question right.
They did great. We're not saying they did bad. We maybe threw them some hard questions, but
I thought they were easy. I was like, I'm picking
again,
softballs.
he got through by the skin of his teeth by the end of the round. So now he's like, guys, I need to step out. And now his brother Nick is coming in. Can he go up against Chaos? Chaos has done great every single round. He beat Bueller just by a little bit. And then he goes up against, who are you up against? Oh yeah, Downright Nerdy Podcast. And he got lucky. Mike crushed him in the movie and TV stuff. It hit the comics, and that's when the Chaos took off and took the lead and didn't look back. But does Nick watch movies? Does Nick watch TV? Does he read comics? I don't know. I don't know Nick. I've only seen his live streams and some other videos on their channel. Hopefully he does. Hopefully it's a great match because it's the final 4. On the other side of the bracket, we know it's going to be epic.
Yeah.
We have the boy who had 7, Matt. Great dude, period. Just a great dude. But he's every single round. First round, he did awesome. Second round, he did great. That match up against Asian Funk was incredible. It went down to the final question. The final question. It was so close. It was such a good match. But Matt came victorious, and he's into the final 4. And then Bearded Comic Bro stomped the competition. Wow, he came in. He had the highest score of the Elite 8 with 18,000 and some odd points. It was crazy. So we have the second highest score with the boy who had 7 going up against the guy Bearded Comic Bro who had the highest points from the Elite 8. It was crazy. It was awesome. You guys should be hyped. This is all going down on Tuesday, starting at 9:45, but the matches start at 10 and 10:30. It is a 20-question trivia. It's awesome. It's so much fun. If you haven't, guys, caught any of the episodes, I guess you want to call them, go back. Watch them. They're on our channel. It's easy. Go back and do it. But
Perry's on. JB is on. Tugon is on. Solo Wookie is crushing it with jokes tonight. He's saying that all of our questions are going to be related to beards. How long is Beard Comic Bros' beard? How long is Comic Andy's beard? How long is Bruce's beard? How long is the beard that Stephanie owns? I do have a pretty sweet faux beard.
I will say Andy's beard is definitely longer than mine. I've seen like it comes down to a shirt, and as you can see, my doesn't come down that far yet.
Yeah, he's working on it, guys.
I'm working on it.
And Frank is on.
I definitely need a trim. Oh yes, Frank is finally on. But yeah.
We got to make it interesting for you guys. You guys can't just win it. Frank has to win it, and you have to take it from him.
I do want to say hi to Two Gun real quick. What's going on, Two Gun? If I don't do that when Two Gun comes on, it's just not a night.
Then you're like, Bruce is dying.
I'm dead. I am actually dead. But yeah, is that everything that we need to cover?
I think so. I'm trying to write an Instagram post at the same time I'm doing this.
I am in a full-on sweat right now.
It is so hot.
It's so hot. I am sweating profusely, but hopefully you guys are having a good night. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at chat for a while. Hopefully Stephanie
That's my job usually, and I've been trying to post on Instagram at the same time. Just because I gotta let other people know who aren't here.
Yeah, but again, guys, if you guys have a minute, please share this on social media. Take a picture of your screen, share it on social media. Let everyone know that they're missing a good time and they're missing their chance for giveaways, to miss their chance to see us get drunk and then give stuff away. Because that's almost likely to happen.
Breakin was asking, how can I reply to comments on chat? Do I have to do an @ symbol? I don't really know that answer. And Comic Man Andy's trying to do the same joke again. I'm betting someone on this chat is haunted by an owl. Do a new one, Andy. You just did that one last night. I'm disappointed. Andy, Bruce hasn't shaved in like 6 months.
Shave? Like my actual, like,
your
face?
Beard.
I haven't shaved.
Since like November or October?
Like this? All of this?
Any of it.
Oh, I haven't shaved since I get divorced. Is that weird? But yeah, I've trimmed. If you're talking about trimming, I've definitely trimmed. I stopped trimming about 6 months ago. You want to put that over here? Want to talk about it?
I'd love to talk about it. I'm done with my other beer. I thought that other Mosaic beer was better, but it's kind of leaving a weird taste in my mouth now.
Keep turning. There we go. So this is Dogfish Head. If you guys don't know who Dogfish Head is, they're a very big beer company. They're everywhere now. They're from Delaware. They have the 60-minute IPA, 90-minute IPA. They're just like, they go up in proof. Guys, we got 14 people in chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is a Belgian-style wit beer?
What?
Belgian-style wit beer.
Oh, yeah, wit beer. I thought you couldn't say white, and I was like, oh my god, Bruce is drunk already.
No, it's like a wit beer?
Wit beer?
Is the wit beer? So yeah, we're gonna try this one out. We had an IPA. Let's move over to the wit beer. The wit beer? Want to grab that so we can pour it?
I would love to. I've never been a huge fan of Dogfish. I've always thought it was, I don't say too strong, but it is very hoppy usually.
They're more like what I expected from all of the local brews IPAs that taste like. And I was like, I don't like those.
But
they're so
this
bitter.
Is a white beer.
Belgian
so I was
style
hoping
beer.
that it was gonna be less. And I've never had it. I like to try new things. Not that I ever stick to them. I try new beers. I'm like, oh, this is good, but then I still buy the same beer every time I go to the store. So I don't know why I'm doing it. No idea.
This tastes delicious. I'm a big Belgian style beer.
Andy, Stephanie, would you say it tastes fishy?
Andy.
Andy. I would like to say that the only thing I don't like about Streamlabs is that I can't put comments up on the screen. I like that, like throwing up a funny comment on there. But whatever.
We'll talk to Streamlabs. We're good friends with them, like we are with everyone. Like, hey, Streamlabs, incorporate that.
Also, Bearded Comic Bro is on now, and I would like to say that you should go watch his latest video.
Yes.
He just posted. He did a video with his wife.
His better half.
Doing a Can She Name
Heroes.
These comic book heroes. I thought that I knew a little bit about comic book heroes. She knows much less than me. It made me feel better. I was like, I totally know who Beast Boy is. I'm like, I can figure that out.
She was throwing down, Bearded. She was throwing down.
But it was a good video, and your wife is adorable, and she seemed like she was really trying, and she seems like a nice person, so I don't know why she's with you.
Wow! Throwing shade! Wow, it is almost 10:30 already. I cannot believe that time is going by so fast tonight. We will get to the news in a little bit. There's not crazy, exciting stuff that we pulled, but, you know, it's the Comics and Beer show, so we're going to get to that news. Don't you worry. But I'm just so excited about the comic Quarantine Madness. I'm so excited for the Final Four to happen on Tuesday. It's been such a blast, and I hope you guys have been enjoying that content. And hopefully, I know everyone that we talked to has really been enjoying it, and we really hope this can take off and just become a bigger and bigger thing for us and also the community. It's so fun. So fun. I'm just disappointed in Undisputed Belts. You're probably thinking, what the fuck is Undisputed Belts?
If you're thinking that, then you haven't been watching, because we've been talking shit about Undisputed Belts.
So Undisputed Belts is the belt company that we ordered the grand prize of the Comic Quarantine Madness. You're probably also thinking, like, why are they doing this trivia tournament? There's got to be something. Yeah, we're giving away the wrestling belt. What I've noticed with a lot of these of my fellow comic book YouTubers, they love wrestling. Me, not so much. But I take notice. I watch you guys.
I'll watch you guys. I know what you like.
I see. And I see you guys like that. So I was like, you know what? We'll do a belt. So that way they can put it over their shoulder and they can be on the show and be like, I'm the trivia champion. On the videos or on the live streams, or maybe we'll invite them on and they can always shove it in everyone else's faces that they were the first Comic Quarantine Madness tournament winner. But we got the belt and it looked like shit.
It did. It was poop. Poop on a belt.
So we emailed them and they're like, yo, your belt looks like shit. What the fuck?
That's exactly how we ordered. They're like, you must be from New York. I'm like, we are.
This beer is
like this
amazing.
Beer. I don't know why you think this is so good.
Well, I like Belgian style beers.
I know, but I thought I did, but guess not.
But they redid it. They gave us the excuse that we wanted it printed on silver, that we had to have it printed on black. But there was a proof stage. They're like, we're going to let you know, this proof does not show the final product. The final product is going to look better. It did not. It looked exactly like the proof.
Exactly like the proof. This is the proof. I'm like, oh, that looks terrible. And they're like, no, it's just because the what they say, the image is inverted, so it looked better. And I was like, oh, okay.
No. So they send us new plates. The plates easily screw on. There are like flat screws that are smooth that screw on and off. So we have to, do that ourselves. What the fuck? But we'll do that. And we did see the proofs from the second one. Oh, actually,
much better.
It looks really, really good. So hopefully those will be coming either to tomorrow or Monday. We'll have the belt to present to you guys on Tuesday. And guess what time it is, babe?
Trivia time!
Trivia time! All right, here we go. Trivia time. You guys know what to do. First person in chat to answer the next question that comes up on this wheel wins an entry into the next month's giveaway.
First in chat, Frank is here. Get your fingers ready.
Frank is here. He does know Venom. Just warning you guys, he's here. He knows Venom.
And Bruce likes your questions, so...
What year did Venom make his first appearance in comic books?
Oh, Mark Spector said 1984.
Mark Spector is correct.
Holy shit. Who knows that? That is impressive, Mark Spector. He did...
94? Where you been? 1984.
Also, Mark Spector did state in chat that he would dominate on our trivia contest. So we will have to add you to the list of people.
No, Mark has been commenting on each of the videos once they are uploaded after the live stream. He's on saying, I will dominate everyone, period.
We should bring him in, like, Chaos will think he's won, and they're like, no, now you have to beat the final boss.
The final boss is like a video
Mark
game.
Come out. Yes, it'll be like Bowser on a bridge. He's like, bah, 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 bah. And you have to try to go over and slam the thing at the end of the bridge so the bridge falls, and Bowser's like, into the fire.
All right, it's now 10:30. We haven't talked one bit of news. It's time for the news. Hope you guys are excited. Train.
You're here for the train. Guys, there was a guy outside right before we did our live stream who was revving his stupid engine with his loud muffler for like 20 minutes
so annoying.
straight.
So annoying.
So it was the loudest thing I've ever heard. I think he had like 2 or 3 giant mufflers attached to the back of his car and was just revving them nonstop. 20 minutes straight. You could see it out of our window, like kind of diagonal in the parking lot, just a ton of smoke.
He was being a real asshole.
I thought he was really cool, and I was like, oh. If he would have done that during the live stream, we'd have to close the windows, and it's so hot, and I don't want to do that.
God Tank is in the house. What's up, God Tank? Thanks. The beard, it's there. It needs a trim. We need to trim this sucker down a little bit, and then grow it out more.
I'm growing out my beard too, guys. This is the beginning.
Well, you hit acidic now?
I'm a Hasidic Jew / beard grower.
All right, first bit of news is not that exciting. Mulan. Who was excited for this movie? I don't fucking know. Not me. These live action remakes are just, I don't know, cash grab, in my opinion, by Disney. But this is supposed to come out in March in theaters, and obviously with the pandemic, that's not happening. And someone actually tweeted Disney, and they were like, hey, when's this coming out? And Disney actually responded saying sometime in October, which is October 27th. They actually put the date saying around this area, and it was immediately deleted.
Like, no, don't tell them!
So I guess it's skipping theatrical release and going straight to streaming, which...
I don't think I've ever seen Mulan. Did you watch it like
I
that
definitely
first?
did not watch Mulan.
I've never seen Mulan.
But if you were excited
Jessica
for
thinks
it...
Mulan is awesome. Andy says not exciting. Mark says he enjoyed the original.
I mean, I'm sure it's for... There's something...
And Bearded said, if they don't sing I'll Make a Man Out of You, then I don't care. Which I'm assuming is a song that Bearded enjoys.
This next bit of news I'm actually really excited about. Avatar. I was a huge... I am a huge Avatar fan. I can still watch that now and just be blown away by the graphics and just the 3D in that movie was so great. Avatar 2 and 3 has resumed production. They are shooting both movies simultaneously. So that is starting production again, which is really exciting.
Bergen said that he watched The Lion King at 3 a.m. Did you watch the live action? I tried to power through that live action Lion King and it was so terrible. I don't know who, I think it's like Josh, not
Seth
Josh.
Rogen?
Seth Rogen. I was gonna say Josh Groban, but not Josh Groban. Seth Rogen plays Pumbaa, and like they try to like make him sing, and it's so bad. He tries to sing Hakuna Matata, and I was just like, it's making me sad. It's making me sad for my childhood because I love The Lion King, and then Sega came out with the Lion King video game, and I was all about that shit, and then they ruined it.
Ruined it. Sorry. So reports are saying that Warner Brothers is planning a JSA film if Black Adam's their reception within the Black Adam film is well received. If it's well received, they might move forward with a JSA film. This is all hyperbole, or what's the word I'm trying to say? Like it's
bullshit.
It's nothing is actually happening. Like obviously, if something in the Black Adam movie is a success, they will.
But Black Adam is the one with The Rock?
Yes, The Rock.
Well, when we did a Black Adam trivia contest, and then you spelled it ADAM, and then someone in chat or in the comments after the video posted said that it was Black Adam ATOM, and that we were incorrect, but that said Black Adam ADAM, so I'm confused now.
I think it's ADAM, not Black Atom, like a
Atom
particle.
bomb.
No, it is Black Adam. Like my brother. He's not black.
Bruce's brother is black and his name
But
is Adam.
he is named Adam, and he's in the army. And that's Adam. Up next is Sony is developing a female-centric Marvel film from the Jessica Jones executive producer. And she also was the executive producer on The Defenders. Why Sony would tap that executive producer, I am highly confused. If you watch The Defenders, you know that's hot garbage. The last season of Jessica Jones was hot garbage. So why they would grab this EP from these two shows that performed terribly and were very ill received from the comic book community is beyond me. But supposedly this film is going to be focused around Madame Web. I don't know much about Madame Web. I am a Spider-Man fan, but I don't know much about her. There was a little bit that I read back when I first started reading, but then I fell off Spider-Man. I picked it back up during the first Spider-Verse. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, and I'm crazy, but who knows?
Nobody knows.
Guys,
Nobody knows.
if you guys don't like Simon Pegg, get off the fucking channel.
Oh my god!
What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, well, don't listen to him. You guys can stay.
No, you guys
probably
can
just
stay.
don't know.
You guys just don't know how cool he
teach
is.
You. It's okay.
I love Simon Pegg. I think Simon Pegg is one of the funniest actors there is, and I love all of his movies that he does with Edgar Wright, including Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is one of the funniest movies. There's no actual. This is not actually happening. There's no Hot Fuzz 2, but Simon Pegg was interviewed recently, and he says if he was going to do a sequel to one of his movies, it would be Hot Fuzz. He has thrown some ideas around with Edgar Wright, but Edgar Wright and him don't like to do sequels. They like to do a movie, do its story, and end it. So,
What's the one where they have to fight zombies?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. That was a good one too.
All of his movies are so great. End of the World is really, really good. I like all of his movies. And if you guys were fans of Scott Pilgrim Saves the World, or Versus the World,
I don't think I ever saw that either.
it's a really good movie. It's returning to theaters for its 10-year anniversary. It was supposed to happen. When was it supposed to happen?
What's the name of that actor?
Oh, what is his name? Someone in chat, help us. What is this kid's name?
There's a movie. What's that movie where it's like a parody movie with the fat guy who got skinny again, Seth Rogen's counterpart.
Yes. No, when they're in high school and they're trying to get drunk and trying to get laid. That's my.
No. It's like the one where the devil comes out and everyone's like living in a world where the devil.
Oh yes, that was really, really good too.
Yes, and there's a scene where that guy from Scott Pilgrim
He gets
smacks Rihanna's ass, and then she smacks him in the face. I don't know why I thought that was so hysterical. That's anytime I see his face, that's what I think of, is him trying to smack Rihanna's ass and then her just smacking him in the face. That's who he will always be to me.
Babe, you want to pick the next beer? I'm done with mine. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't really like this beer. I'm powering through it anyway. You're welcome, people. I'm doing this for you.
Well, do you want to pick another one so we can open it?
Pick any of them, babe.
Well, let's do the 40th anniversary edition from
Oh my god!
Sierra Nevada.
This is the end. Thank you, Berican. That was his name. And Michael Cera. Yes.
Michael Cera, there it
You guys
is.
are saving us.
So, this is the 40th anniversary. Twist it a little more, please. 40th anniversary edition of Sierra Nevada's Hoppy Anniversary Ale. So it's an ale. It's hoppy. It's 40th year. Let's drink it.
I don't think that this is a beer that they already made. I think it's a brand new beer called Hoppy Anniversary. It's not
Right.
but I thought the way you phrased it made it sound like it was a beer. It's their 40th anniversry.
No, this is a
They
beer
put extra hops in it.
made for.
I hear that it now has more hops.
It's made for the 40th year anniversary, y'all. So she's gonna pass it to me, and I'm gonna pour it in the glasses. But I'm sure you guys have heard about this. It's our next bit of news items. News item. If you guys are excited about it or not, I don't know. The Zack Snyder Justice League cut is finally happening after years of buzz that he had a cut that's better than what hit the theaters with Josh Whedon, which I think he came in and took over at the end after the sad news that Zack Snyder's daughter committed suicide.
Oh my god.
And that's why he.
Well, that's why he ended the other thing, right? Why he didn't finish it.
Yes. So
Happy anniversary.
that cut's actually going to come out, and supposedly Darkseid is in this one. So I'm actually really excited about this, and it's actually going to be on HBO Max. It's one of their big things that they're like,
Darkseid is
the Thanos of.
Wait. I want to be able to say my fact that I know. He's Mr. Miracle's dad, right?
Yes.
Yes, I know something. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, this is delicious. Very smooth. You can definitely taste that extra hop that's in there. But man, that is good. If you guys, want to pick up a good hoppy ale, this is delicious.
And I think Mark Spector said he almost picked it up today. So go back and get it.
Yeah,
go back into the future, Back to the Future, and get that beer.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys are excited about the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. I am. I thought the Justice League movie was pretty bad overall. I thought there were some really good action moments in there, but the overall story was a mess.
This is definitely better than the other one.
You could definitely see where, Zack Snyder was doing his take on it, which was Zack Snyder's usually dark, and he's like, a little moody. And then Josh Whedon came in. You can tell he tried to like lighten this already moody film, and there's like this mashup of like terribleness, and I don't know. DC has been a hot mess for a long time. I really enjoyed Shazam. I thought Shazam was really fun, lighthearted. Had its moments where it was a little too quirky, but overall it was really, really fun.
When I was looking up trivia, I saw that Shazam made more money than they expected.
Yes.
They surpassed the amount they were planning on making, so that was good. Breakin said if we ever come to Puerto Rico, he's going to take us to 2 breweries. Breakin, I am down for that. I want to go to 2 breweries, and then I want to eat like mofongo every day of the week. Those are my 2 things I want to do.
Breakin, if you think we're going to come to Puerto Rico and not come visit you, you are bananas. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas. Next bit of news item is...
Tugun said he's Breakin wrote breweries, and he's like, I don't know how to spell that. And Tugun wrote, you spelled it right, assuming you were drunk. It's a weird English word.
What?
Breweries. You wouldn't
breweries.
think...
Oh, yeah.
He spelled it how you would think you would spell it, but it's like B-R-E-W-R-I-E-S. It's a weird breweries.
So, this bit of news is a little weird to me. I never watched, or I know we never watched, Batwoman. It was on the CW. I gave up on the CW about 3 years ago after enjoying the first season of Arrow, and then every show just kind of like fell flat in its face. But Ruby Rose is the character that, or the woman who plays Batwoman. She has quit after a year, or left. She quit, but she quit because of the long hours of work, which is a little weird to me.
How does she ever expect to work in Hollywood? How can you make that the reason you leave? It was too hard.
It's basically saying it was too hard. I mean, if you follow The Rock on Instagram or anything, that guy wakes up...
He gets like 2 hours of sleep.
2 hours of sleep on a normal day.
It's insane.
Because he needs to work out, he needs to go prep.
He has to go out, kill a cow, eat the whole thing, lift up some more weights.
And the fact that this girl is saying that the shoot hours were too long... And then it goes on to say that, she was injured on set and that could be part of it. But, like, okay, if you're doing your own action scenes, yeah, you might get hurt. I'm sorry. But this just seems like she's not fit out for Hollywood. Sorry, but...
Mark said that she left because they delayed production for a second season, so she left for other work. I don't know. According to this, she said it was because it was hard. And
the article that we read said it was hard, and that just is like weak sauce.
Weak sauce.
Even still, if she left for another show, like, you agreed to do this. What are you doing? I don't know. Next bit of news. We kind of like bashed Stargirl trailer.
We did. We did a review of the Stargirl trailer where we talked shit about Stargirl, and people got super pissed. I think that was our most disliked video we've ever done. We got a lot of thumbs down on that video. People were not happy that we didn't like it. But apparently we were wrong because it did really well.
It was like CW's second highest rated show of 2020. So yeah, you got 1.2 million views in the first night, just on the CW. That's not counting the DC Universe, because it streamed there first the night before. So it did really well. We might give this a chance if we have time to actually do anything. We're actually pretty busy. So we'll see. But, if you guys are interested in a show that's new, that has a lot of buzz around it, check out Stargirl.
Breakin also said she was all bruised up, accidents on set and shit. I would quit too if my health was at risk. So apparently that article is completely wrong, and that she wasn't a big weenie, and they fucked her shit up.
Well, again, if there's a certain point of your career where if you are going to agree to do your own stunts and do things like that, you should be prepared to be injured. It's like,
It just depends on the level of injury. I mean, if they're being unsafe, they're like, oh yeah, you have to do this, but then they're like, you don't get any kind of protection and fuck you, then maybe.
There's no way that's happening. I'm sure she was trying to be a badass and was like, I'm going to do my own stunts. I'm going to be that badass chick that does that. Kick, kick, punch, punch.
Oh my god.
And I'm sure her team around her was like, rah, 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 let's do it. And, you know, because they have stunt doubles. There's stunt doubles for a reason in these industries to keep these actors safe so they don't have to do that. You see these actors doing their own stunts and then they break their hands. They break their legs. They do stupid things because they're not meant to do these things. Yes, it looks better when they do it.
I do all my own stunts. Guys, I do all my own stunts on this show.
You shouldn't do that because you're not trained like the stunt doubles to do those things. So, yeah, if she's trying to do it and she's getting injured, that's your own fault. You signed up for it and you did it yourself.
Holy shit. You're making me hit you. Who does Bruce sound like?
I don't know. She's trying to be funny and I don't know, she's scaring me.
He's scared. We're a minute behind on trivia because Bruce went on a rant about how she just got what she deserved.
I'm just saying, if you sign up for a job and then you go above what you signed up for and then you get hurt for it, well, it was your own thing. 'Cause you signed up for it, but we're doing trivia right now. The first person to answer this question right in chat
I don't think Frank's even tried to answer. What's going on, Frank?
Gives an entry into our end of the month giveaway, that is next week. The Venom symbiote is vulnerable to fire in this. What is this?
Tobey Maguire.
Comic Man Andy is the first person to answer in chat.
Tobey Maguire.
Sound. I could be more specific and say, you had to say Sonics? But I'm not going to do that.
Sound. We're taking sound. Although Mark Spector was... Since the first person to say Sonic Waves, so I feel like you should give it to Mark Spector and Comic Man Andy.
All right, Mark Spector gets one as well. All right, sorry I went on a rant, guys, but I'm sorry. These actors have, like, insurance, and there's people there around them all the time saying, you should do this and you should not do this. You're protected by this, but you're not protected by that. So, no one on that set was telling her, you have to do this.
That's right, Bregan. You get an entry, and you get an entry. If you get, like, we take one answer, but you technically got the better answer, I'm going with that. And both of them.
Both. But, guys, let's talk about actually.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. I loved Umbrella Academy, guys. Loved it.
Such a good show.
Such a good show. The end. Oh my god, I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't seen it, but the other brother and the other brother and the end. Oh my god, it was so good.
It was such a good show. It was just, I don't know. It was excellent. One of Netflix's best superhero shows, in my opinion. All the characters were enjoyable and lovable. And yeah, second season is coming out July 31st. We are getting so close to that. They actually did a really cool video. Is it down here? Yes. If you have a chance, look up Umbrella Academy 2 official date announcement quarantine video or something, or a social distancing video. It's so good. It's really good. Especially if you like this show, you will like that. Going back over here, going into the comic book news. Megaman! What? What's so funny? What's funny? She's laughing. Tell me, what's the good stuff?
Beard Comic Bro said he just watched our trailer to Stargirl and that we called a teen girl fat, so maybe that's why we got the dislikes. I don't remember doing that. That doesn't sound like us. I think you maybe misunderstood what we said.
We're two chubbies over here, so do you think we would call other people chubby?
It might be. Were we drinking? Maybe. Did we get rowdy? Possibly. Did we say mean things to other people? Probably.
We probably just said she looked like a chubby teenager when she's supposed to be a superhero.
That sounds like something Bruce would have said.
Yes, that's definitely something I said.
Bruce said that, and it wasn't me. I probably said she was invigorating and a wonder and a delight.
Guys, Megaman. Who remembers playing Megaman when they were a kid? I loved Megaman. And yeah, Boom Studios. We were on a show last night with Comic Andy in Asian Funk. Asian Funk had so much good...
And...
well, yes, Biggie and the Bearded Comic Bro.
Biggie Smalls. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, if we were on the show with actual Biggie Smalls.
Mind blown. I would just rap a bunch of terrible Biggie Smalls songs and he's like, you're killing it. But he wouldn't be like, you're killing it, like you're doing a great job, like you're killing it. Stop. It's terrible.
But we're on the show with also immortal Biggie Zack from the comic book community and also Bearded Comic Bro. I was just trying to get to the point that Asian Funk had tons of good stuff to say about Boom Studios and how they're doing a lot with 80s nostalgia stuff. This is
cool.
This is more 90s, early 2000s, but it's Mega Man. And they're doing a Mega Man comic with a whole new look. I think if I scroll down, there was another picture. Nope, yeah, this one. So
It looks like Tron. That's what reminds me.
Yeah, a little bit of Tron action. So if you guys are into Mega Man, look for Boom Studios because they are going to be coming at you with some more stuff, which is pretty fun.
Tugan Pedro said that I said wiener and that's a lie.
Ooh.
And that is true. I did say wiener and that's a lie.
Do we have any good stories from Jack?
Jack did feel me up again today.
He's going for those boobs.
We're watching
He's a
TV.
Moreau,
We're watching TV and he's just like this. I'm like, Jack, you can't touch my boobs. It's not appropriate. He's like, sorry. Just his passive aggressive, insincere sorries are the best.
Yeah,
Sorry. Or he doesn't really mean it, and he's just fuck you.
Alright, so we got a few more news items. So, James Tynion the Fourth is coming out with a book called Wind. Wind. I believe this is an Image comic. No, it's Boom. Boom again.
Boom Studios for the win.
And I don't know much about it. James Tynion is one of my favorite writers right now. But if you go through these pictures, it's this kid, and he's doing things.
Oh, it looks like he's turned into like a Wolverine.
He turns into like a werewolf.
A werewolf.
You think it's a werewolf? But no, it's like this crazy whirring bird thing. And this looks like his best friend with like a wrench or something. And she gets freaked out, and then it's morning.
Oh wait, I thought of a funny story.
And the friend is back. And that's pretty much as far as we get. I didn't read any more. I just looked at the pictures and be like, yep, I'm going to pick that up. It's Boom. It's James Tynion. Let's dive into a new indie book because indies are awesome.
They are. I thought of a funny story though, guys.
Tell them.
So tonight, it's very warm out and humid in our apartment, house, duplex, whatever you want to call it. So we have these like things, these fans you can put in the windows. They sit in the windows and like it's an exhaust and an intake at the same time. One takes the air in, one blows the air out. We have one in our bedroom. The kids were dying in their room. I'm like, let me go get downstairs, get the other one, put it in your room. So I put it in the kids' windows. My 10-year-old son, I put it in his window, and I'm trying to figure out like a way to get the curtains to like hang where they still kind of block out some of the light so he doesn't wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning when the sun comes up, but like it's not blocking the fan. So I stood up on his bed and I'm like trying to like get it in a way that he can sit and not be blinded. And he's like, Mom, no offense, but you have a really big butt. It's like, Nate, if you think it's going to be offensive, it probably is, and you shouldn't say that. He's like, well, Nicki Minaj has a really big butt. I'm like, what does that even mean? He's like, I don't know. It's like, okay, go to sleep. So boobs and butts everywhere in the house, guys.
My baby has the best butt around. Just saying. Be jealous.
Apparently, it's too big and...
Too big for 10-year-olds.
Too big for 10-year-olds.
Oh
my god!
What?
Do you remember Andy wrote?
So why is it called Boob Sweat and not
Humidities? Oh,
That's
okay,
great.
Andy, that was good. That was a good one, Andy. I like that one.
So, babe, you like Deceased, right?
Oh my god, I love Deceased. And I know they're kind of come out with the...
So this is a digital-only first spin-off, Hope at End's World, that I bought today and I read it.
What?
Yep. And I forgot to tell you. I'm telling you now.
Alright.
It was not that good.
Okay. It looks dumb.
It was pretty dumb.
It's gonna be about them living on that ship?
No. So this is, it was about Jimmy Olsen.
Okay.
Spoilers, cover your ears if you don't want to know what it's about. So it's about Jimmy Olsen. You know who Jimmy Olsen is, right? Mm-hmm. Who's Jimmy Olsen?
He's got to be the daughter of, or the son of.
Wow. Fail.
Wait, Olsen is definitely a name I've heard. Someone related to Superman.
Not related.
He's like the guy. He's like the reporter in Superman with Lois Lane.
Yes, that's exactly who it is. Why would you say son?
I stumbled over my words.
Clark Kent
And Jimmy Olsen, he's the other reporter with Lois Lane.
is the photographer.
Whatever, same shit.
Guys,
I was close because I got it right.
Guys, who is? Was she right? Was she wrong saying Superman's son?
Fucking shit! I corrected it within 10 seconds.
So it was his point of view from the whole, anti-life equation hitting everyone, his experience of it, and then how he was saying, someone needs to document this, and I'm going to be that person to document all the heroes doing the heroes' things.
He's like taking pictures of people eating. You're like, why don't you call the police? And he's like, no, I gotta take this picture instead.
To me, this was DC just
Freaking said I get an entry even though I said son.
Oh, Stay Puft is up. What's going on, Stay Puft? It was bad. I don't know why DC decided to release this, but it was like, come on, DC. Like, it was only 99 cents though. So.
All right, well that makes sense why you'd buy that.
It was nice. There was art by Dustin Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen's art's gorgeous. Last bit of news for us is DC's Terrifics will conclude digitally. This is actually a trend that DC is doing. A lot of their less popular books, they are just phasing out, but digitally. So if you were collecting this book and you were enjoying this book up until issue like 20, I don't know, I forgot what it was. It looks like
247.
No, 27 was the last one that was actually printed. And then if you want to enjoy the last 3 books, you can
digital.
You have to do it digital. So if you're like a guy who like me, I don't buy digital. Fuck digital. I am a floppy copy. Give me
floppy
that.
Copy.
Give me these books.
That's what she said.
I want those. Like, don't give me no digital shit. I need to hold it, smell it. I need to enjoy my stuff. And yeah, this Supergirl and a few other books, I believe. I know Terrifics for sure, but they've named a couple others that are going straight to digital, and that's just sad to me. Like, they're ruining the medium. Like, come on, these books are supposed to be printed, and you're supposed to enjoy them in hand, especially after you've released 27 issues, and now you're going to release the last 3 in digital. Come on, DC, you're better than that.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for them.
It's not.
I'm interested to see, though. I would be interested to see the numbers of digital copies they actually sell. Do they sell digital copies for cheaper than they sell the print books? Same price. Interesting.
$3.99.
$4? But they're not printing it. I mean, technically, I guess they did all the work, just not the printing, but I don't know.
What do you guys think? Hot garbage?
Hot garbage.
Comics Mrs. Splain is on. What's going on, Comics Mrs. Splain? I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm terrible at the chat. That's why I have my better half watching you guys and not.
This is the first time I've seen it. I believe.
We are 1 minute away from the 7-question rapid fire trivia that you guys have all been waiting for your entries into the end of the month giveaway, which is not this one. This one.
Little Bird.
Move the beer.
5 issues of Little Bird. We can kind of tell you about it since we forgot to put everything out. 5 issues of Little Bird, signed by Darcy Van Polgeist.
Signed.
We are going to be giving away a t-shirt that is similar to the one that the Axe wears in Little Bird.
You know where the Axe is? No, you don't, because you didn't read it, because what are you doing?
Read Little Bird.
Little Bird, drink.
Little Bird, drink. Little Bird. We're going to be giving away a owl stuffy, as our child calls it, that looks like the owl from Little Bird.
Yes.
We're going to be giving away some red licorice, which looks like the Bruce...
The tentacles?
The tentacles, these things that pull Little Bird into the deep beyond. And also a bag of black licorice, because that's what Darcy Van Polgeist says he likes better, black licorice. Guys, I love black licorice. Very few people in my life I've met that enjoy black licorice. Darcy Van Polgeist does so. Or Polgeist. I found out we were saying it wrong. Polgeist. Darcy Van Polgeist likes black licorice like I do. I'm just saying we're best friends now, and black licorice for life.
Do you guys own a motorcycle? Because we're giving away some badass motorcycle glasses.
And he said, did we say owl? He's been waiting for this moment. And also motorcycle glasses that look just like Little Bird thing. You're going to see when I'm in full costume next week.
Yeah, I'm going to be the Axe, obviously, because he's bald, because a big beard.
Which is weird, because that means Bruce is my grandpa.
That's weird. Especially when we make out passionately after the show.
We're gonna do it in the costume. I'm like, oh, Grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa. It's gonna be a really fun show next week. You guys definitely want to be there. Again, thank you for everyone for being in chat right now. There's 12 people in chat. We really, appreciate you guys so much.
Kugan Pedro says he doesn't like black licorice. You're missing out. It's so delicious.
I've moved on to this next beer, by the way. This is the
fucking moves on to beers without me.
Southern Tier Brewing Company New Juice IPA. It's a juicy India Pale Ale. Stephanie is drinking like a grandma, and I am drinking like a absolute hero on comics and beer because that's what the show is all about.
Everybody knows slow and steady wins the race. Bruce is the fox getting all cocky at the end of the race. Man, look at how many beers I drank. And then me, the tortoise, will come from behind and be like, oh, that's funny because all the beers are gone and you took a nap on the side of the fucking table. So.
On the wrong page. On the wrong page. All right, guys. We're a minute behind.
Also, Burican asked how my costume's coming. It's all done, Burican. We're ready. We're ready for next
We're ready
week.
to rock and roll. I got my Axe costume. She's got her little bird's costume. It's going to be great. Stay tuned. We might give you a little sneaky peek next week. Stay tuned.
But next week is the giveaway.
No, but like in the middle of the week, leading up to it. Get people excited. Comics and beer. Comic Quarantine Madness. Trivia. Action.
Bruce doesn't know what's going to be involved in me having to do my hair like that. I don't know.
No, you have to do your hair. Just give it a sneaky peek to the costume, y'all.
Sneaky peek. Sneaky Pete.
Jeez Louise. Next question
We're
coming
fighting
at your
now.
face.
It's happening.
Tom Hardy succeeds this actor as the latest take on the Venom character. Can Stephanie answer this?
Succeeds this character. I didn't even know they made a Venom before it. Oh wait, that was that terrible Tobey
Mark
Maguire.
Spector Comics.
Tobey Maguire
Bam!
did that terrible movie where Venom.
I'm gonna give it to James Galagos
Tobey Maguire?
too. No.
Or Topher Grace. That's right. I remember that, and he was in that movie, and that was stupid.
So I'm gonna give it to James and Mark only because Mark is new to the trivia because I think this is his first entry.
No, it's the second one. He got one.
No,
before.
first entries into the contest. Was he here last week? Mark.
No, I gave him one before because he said
I
Sonic.
know, babe. I know. I'm just saying. I think this is his first week getting entries.
Yes, that is correct.
Otherwise, I would deny him. I'd be like, no,
God,
Mark.
do you see Bruce is fighting me all day
You
today.
got last one right. We don't let you get two in a row. That's no.
Wait, what?
No, we don't let people get two in a row.
I thought we let them get two and then the third they can't get.
No, they don't get two
We
in a
change
row.
it up every week, people. Pay attention.
Be better than us, guys. Be better.
Comics Mix explains to that 70s kid, which is close enough.
That's 70, yeah. Oh my god, I closed out my dock. Alright, here we go. So we're giving it to Mark and
Can't
James.
bring Bruce anywhere.
What? Mark Spector.
Wait, should we talk about the other beer?
Well, if you could actually drink it, I don't know what you're doing.
Holy shit, guys. I'm being attacked tonight. Attacked.
How do you spell the Galagos?
How do you not know?
I never know how to spell
Your
Galagos.
Microsoft Word should have it saved by
TKS
now.
back is in the house. What is going on? TKS.
It's even spelled just like it's pronounced.
No,
Galagos.
That's what
Galagos.
I'm
Galagos.
terrible. I'm terrible. James, I'm sorry. You are an amazing moderator. We love you, but I am terrible at spelling your name.
Galagos.
Galagos. Mark Spector, Galagos. Back to the trivia. Let's do this, guys.
Mark Spector said he's just showing you that you should be feared in trivia. He's going to be the new Chaos.
So, Mark, just so you know, you cannot get this one right. You have to wait 2 questions, and then you can do another one.
I leave for 2 seconds, and Bruce is belittling Stephanie yet again. That's right, Bearded. He is. Abuse.
This Shutter Island star will play District Attorney in the upcoming Venom film.
What the fuck is Shutter Island? Wait, that's a movie, right? Where they're on an island. Isn't it like they're like in an insane asylum? Yes. I do remember that now. Never mind. I know. Is it Leonardo DiCaprio?
It's not Leonardo DiCaprio. It's not Leonardo DiCaprio.
Everyone's saying Leonardo.
It's not Leonardo.
Who else was in that movie?
DiCaprio.
Who even remembers? The other person in that movie? Google it. Shutter Island. Who is in that movie? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Babe, it is this one person.
I don't know who that is. The whole character.
Not Mark Ruffalo. No Mark. There it is! Andrew Kai is in the house! What is going
Michelle
on, Andrew Kai?
Williams. Andrew Kai, I love you, but it's going to cost me $500 to ship you this if you win.
Well, Andrew Kai, we might just do what we did last time with you. Don't worry.
No, it's this whole gift. We have to ship
Oh,
it to
now,
you.
yeah, we have to ship to you. So, yeah, it will cost us an arm and a leg, but it will get to you.
We will send it to you.
Don't worry.
Don't
worry.
I have this joke with my kids or usually it's with my oldest son or my middle oldest son. Every time we go grocery shopping, we have like those scanning things. You know, you can scan as you shop and put it in your bag, and then you don't have to scan at the end. And I always tell him, every time he reads off the total and it gets higher and higher and higher, I'm like, it looks like you're not going to college. So, we're not going to college because of Andrew Kai. Can we talk about this beer for 5 seconds?
I already drank it, so I don't even know what it tastes like anymore.
You don't even know what it tastes like anymore. I'll tell you guys because Bruce's opinion doesn't matter anyway.
It was good.
New Juice IPA.
That's what I told them.
Southern Tier. Juicy Indiana Pale Ale.
So
I don't know what that
juicy. It's juicy.
Comics Businessman said, scan bags of flour, everything is $1.99. Snot beer? What does that mean? Juicy?
Friggin', I don't understand.
Snot beer. Snot beer. If I say it 4 times, maybe I'll understand.
So, Stephanie is going to drink this and explain that to you. I am going to explain to you the Summer Ale
Bruce
Beehive
thinks
Ale.
he's so cool, but when he's plastered later...
It's going to be better for you guys, so...
There's a picture of hops on it, so I'm assuming that means it's hoppy.
It's not very hoppy. It's not that bad. I enjoyed it.
Date of birth. 2019? Is that correct?
Sorry if that was loud for you guys.
2 years ago?
What? It was bottled? That was bottled in November of 2019.
That's some shit, yo.
That's not a fresh beer.
That is not a fresh beer. How dare they try to sell this to me? Not try, succeed in selling it to me.
Ooh, look at this one, guys. That is very light. Very light. It's
It
much
is the
light.
holiday weekend. I've never been so excited for holiday weekend in my life. I hate doing homework at home with my children.
Oh yeah, we don't even want to talk. Well, let's do a question, and then we'll do a little vamp on how we hate being teachers.
And I agree. Oh my god. Ugh. This is disgusting.
I didn't mind it. I drank the whole thing.
Oh, that's so gross. But it does actually break in. You called it. It tastes like snot. It tastes like when you have postnasal drip and you can feel it in the back of your throat.
Just dump it out then.
Oh my god, the spirit. No, you should have to drink it since you're talking so much shit.
Let's talk about the next one. Venom director Ruben Fleischer previously helmed this horror comedy.
I'm jumping this disgusting beer out. Yes, TKS Becky, we're on Long Island. Surviving. Our beers are
James Gallagher was with the right answer, James.
What the fuck is the question? Why am I on the screen? I didn't even know what the question was. I was talking to TKS Batcave.
Alright, it was this one.
Venom director Ruben Fleischer previously helmed this horror comedy, Zombieland. Apparently.
Zombieland was an amazing movie, but I think you'll like this one.
Hopefully, because the other one's hot garbage.
I just want to take a second and appreciate everyone in chat right now. You guys are the reason why we do this show every single week. We probably don't give you guys much credit for being here.
Oh my god, I give you all the credit. Bruce doesn't.
There's 15 people in chat right now. We really, really appreciate everyone being here every single Friday. It's a highlight of our week. We're really enjoying the Comic Quarantine Madnesses, but this is still our baby. This is what we really...
It's the best. It's fun. I get to drink and be loud and shout my opinions, and you guys have to listen to them. You have no choice. I mean, I guess you do have a choice. You could turn it off, but it would be more fun if you just watched and I shouted about it. So keep watching. Also, Bruce for a second showed you the next beer that we were drinking.
Well, talk about it, babe.
Summer Ale. Greenport Harbor Brewery, a Long Island's beer. Behave, which reminds me of Austin Powers. Oh, behave. That's what he says.
So Greenport is actually a brewery out east. It's like way east on Long Island. It's out near the wineries, and it's a really pretty cool brewery because out east, it's mainly wineries. Like Long Island has like a bunch of wineries, and they're all in the eastern part because that's where there's a lot of farmland. You would think Long Island, there's farmland. Actually, if you go out east, that's what all you see is farmland. There's some really cute towns out there, and Greenport is one of them, and they have a brewery out there. There's also Mustache Brewery out there, which is actually I haven't had any of their beers, but I know they're out there. But Greenport, I've actually been to. I've been to that brewery. It's actually really, really good. And this beer itself is actually really good. It's you can
It's
taste
better
it.
than the last one that tastes like snot that Breaking Cold. I would like to go back to chat for a minute.
Sure.
Comic Man Andy said we find Old Nation's M43 or Boss Tweed. We actually just drank those a couple weeks ago. Remember when I went out and bought those 2 cans that we had when we barbecued?
Which ones?
The M43 and the Boss
Yes.
Tweed.
Yes.
So if you go to our Instagram, we actually posted about it. But we did actually try those. They were very good. And then Comics Misexplained asked if we ever used Trevor, and that's the one that you tried to use.
I have,
so we
yes.
actually have used that as well. We got one beer from them, but that beer kicked our ass.
So if you guys have not used Trevor yet, so basically you go on the app, you can wait to the end of the month. You have a choice. You can order your beers on the spot, have them delivered to you, or they put beers up weekly, and you're like, I like this beer, I like this beer. But if you wait to the end of the month, everyone who gets it shipped right away gets the priority over you who waits till the end of the month. So I had all these beers in my cart. I had like $100 worth of beers in my cart. One single beer was available.
We got one out of all the beers we picked.
But it was a 17 proof IPA from Anchorage.
And we drank that first that night, I believe.
It was first, but it was delicious. It was delicious. It was so good. It was like this super smooth, fruity IPA that was so. I was like, Anchorage Brewing Company, Annihilation.
Oh, that is very good memory there, darling. Beard Comic Burst to Andy, because Andy was like asking if you saw that in Beard Comic Burst. If you'd watched the show more than once, you would know that.
Know what?
That we had those 2 beers. It wasn't even on our live
It wasn't
show.
on our show, no.
He's just giving him shit. Comics Misexplained said he used to do a Trevor haul video, which would have been very interesting to watch. I'll have to go back and try to see if you have those
yeah,
videos
we'll
up
definitely
there.
check that out because that's actually really cool. I want to use the app more, but I was so disappointed when all of the beers that I wanted weren't there at the end of the month.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next one up. Here we go. We got 4 questions left. We're taking a little longer than normal. We're just chatty McChatters.
Comic Man Andy also said he has a beer collection in his cellar. I want to see that.
Next question up. Venom's long tongue often reminds people of this classic
Oh my god, I know this answer!
Come on,
You have to say
people.
the name of the band or the name of the
Frank
classic rocker.
Suarez in the house,
Mark
dropping
Spector
it
got
like
it
it's hot.
first.
Really?
Yes!
Who?
Mark Spector got it first.
Damn, Frank, you're slow as shit. And sorry, Mark, I missed you because Frank has that blue wrench, and so I saw the blue first. I'm sorry. But
Mark
is
Spector
in
got
the
it
house.
first. Gene Simmons. What is up with Gene Simmons' tongue? Is it like a birth defect?
It is huge.
It is so...
Ladies probably love him.
I guess. I mean...
It's like a small penis.
But there's regular penises in the world.
I don't know, maybe you can do crazy tricks with that. I don't know. Is that weird, people? We're talking about small baby penises?
We did a whole show where we talked about micro penises, and I told everyone that if they didn't give me their descriptions, I was going to say that they had a micro penises. That was going to be their likes, and their dislikes was women who don't like micro penises.
We did. We warned you guys.
So this
It's
is not our
coming.
first small penis conversation, Bruce. We talk about small penises all the time on this channel.
Venom's powers include those of this Marvel superhero.
Comic Man he says that Gene Simmons calls it the kidney liquor. That is disgusting if he calls it that.
Not Carnage. Spider-Man Breaking Comics is the one who gets that ball.
Wait, what's the answer? Because you're really bad at chat.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Oh, alright, it is him. Comic Man, he said Carnage.
I'm so bad at chat, guys. I'm like terrible.
James
at it.
Gago said Teeny Weeny Show. It is the Teeny Weeny Show. Lost in Comics is here, though.
Lost? Which one?
I don't know.
Which brother
We
is
just
that?
watched... It wasn't some picture you posted on fried pickles. And
Oh my god, it looks so
was
good.
like, I want those fried pickles. Fried pickles. Teeny Weenies fried pickles.
Teeny weenies fried pickles. There's 2 questions left, guys. Let's knock these out. End the show. It's been a great night so far. Chat's been awesome. I love you guys. I love the show. I love doing this. I love Friday nights. I love
2 shows. Two shows. Two questions. They're both on the side, so if you'd like to start Googling now, Bruce just fucking leaves them up there for you guys.
Oh my god, give me more shit tonight. How about just make me feel
Give you
terrible
more shit?
about myself?
All night. You've been giving me shit. All night.
Someone.
Also, TKS Batcave did notice that you tell everyone you love them.
I do. Oh, so I'm sorry that I love everybody. Oh my god. It's so bad to love people.
Regan just wrote, I don't know. Who is the voice actor that first brought
Come on,
life?
guys.
Jones? James Gallagher said Jones. Eminem! Oh my god, it would be so great if it was Eminem.
No, it's this guy. I love
He's
this
a famous actor.
Very famous.
Very famous. It's not Eminem or Jones ? Josh Jones? Jessica Jones?
There it is!
Comic Man Andy got it right! Hank Azaria.
So, Kamagani, did you Google it or did you know it?
Samuel Jackson. Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing if it was Samuel Jackson?
And then also, Hank Azaria was in Mystery Men. Mystery Men is an amazing parody on a superhero movie. It is so, so good. And we actually had trivia in the tournament
He
about
said he
that.
Googled it. Andy Googled it. He confessed. I was gonna say.
By the way, this is Comic Andy's first entry into the end
Wouldn't
of
that be
the
some
month
shit
giveaway.
if you won? You only have 1 entry. If you guys are not watching Some Good News from John Krasinski, you should. But he does this whole thing where he talks about the good news in the world to lighten the mood of all the bad news. And there's a little skit he does on one of his episodes where he has Samuel L. Jackson come on and shout compliments on people on the street, and it's hysterical. He's like, I don't know if you have hair under that hat, but if you do, it looks amazing.
It's really funny.
It's really good.
All right, Some Good News is just a great show. I don't know how John Krasinski is going to continue it after quarantine stops, because he's a really famous guy who's going to be doing a lot of movies, and he's also doing Quiet Place 2, and there's
Someone just said that in the chat. Can't wait for Quiet Place 2.
So, I don't know what he's going to do, but I don't know. But guys, the last question.
Did I see Quiet Place?
Guys, coming at you right now.
Can I see it?
There's the question. Venom would have been the main villain in this canceled feature film. Not even a spin.
Venom would have been the main villain of
Mark Spector, in your face, everyone, in your
Holy shit.
face.
Mark Spector is the new Frank.
New Frank. Frank, you're fucked.
You're fucked. You're fucked. Like Boston. You're fucked.
You're fucked. So let's just count up Mark's wins tonight.
Apparently Mark was not bluffing. Mark, I wish that we would have known you were such a
1,
trivia
2,
guru.
3, 4, 5. There was a double in there, so really 4 out of the 10 questions. Guys, there was at one point 17 people in chat tonight, and he beat 16 of you.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. When he comes in round 2 of the... We're not going to call it Comic Quarantine Madness. It's going to be hopefully quarantine over at that point. It's probably just going to be Comic Trivia Madness.
TKS wants to know if this is a children's show. TKS, Bruce always makes sure to check on our videos that this is for adults only. And the later it gets, the less child-friendly it gets.
We have one last beer. We're going to hang out for this last beer, and then we're going to peace out.
Maybe.
What? We got places to be?
Yeah, Cheetos to eat. Cheetos to eat, guys. What's our last beer? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Beer Cam! This is a Trogs. Trogs had a pretty good something elf beer. It's like the Christmas beer. But this is called the Haze Chimer.
Charmer?
Charmer.
That's what he meant, not chimer.
Sorry, Charlie.
Haze Charmer. We had Mad Elf for our winter edition.
Mad Elf, that's what it's called. Mad Elf.
Of our beers, and I saw that, and I was like, I'm interested in trying it. Comics Explained, it said Mad Elf is his favorite out of the Trogs beer family.
I don't remember it, to be honest.
We drink a lot of beers. And like I said, we never seem to go back to the second one, so... Although one time we bought this beer,
Robot fish.
and we loved it so much. And I was like, oh my God, it's from the small batch brewery. We bought it Wednesday. We went back Saturday to buy more. It was gone. And the beer distributor was like, you'll probably never see it again. Sorry. And it was really sad.
And I was like, what the fuck?
And it's funny because during our live stream, I was like, it's so good, I'll send it to people. It does smell good. I was like, who wants some robot fish? Nobody responded. And it's a good thing because I wouldn't have fucking been able to find it for you.
Oh, that's really good. Really good. Trog's Haze Charmer. Dry hopped hazy pale ale. That is really good.
Comics Book Saint said he once drank 5 Mad Elves and played a show and almost fell off the stage. Do you play an instrument? Are you in a band? Is that what you mean? Or you played a show where you're like, you're playing trivia on a show and you fell off the stage? Do you have a video of you falling off the stage?
Was it like you dove off the stage because like Mad Elf was like making you mad? Or were you just like so drunk you fell off?
TKS Batcave says he's joining us in drinking beers. Yes, TKS
Ron,
Batcave.
what is going on, my man? How are
What are
you
you
doing,
drinking?
my friend? And yeah, TKS, what are you drinking? Because we're drinking Trogs. Well, she's actually drinking...
My favorite pizza place ever is in Whitestone, TKS. They do this stuffed eggplant pizza, and it's the most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Lynbrook, New York has the best buffalo chicken slice. You can get
Whitestone.
Here. Get it. It's called Angelina's. It's in Lynbrook. They have I don't know, is the best. I've tried buffalo pizza everywhere I go. I'm a big buffalo chicken fan. I love chicken wings. I love all the chicken buffalo that you can get. And this is the best pizza. Sorry.
Not the Bronx. In Queens. In Whitestone. Delicious. Something with a C. I'm going to Google it. It's an Italian name with a C, and it's in Whitestone.
She doesn't know.
I'm going to Google it real quick.
Doesn't know.
I haven't
She
been
doesn't
there in a
know.
while.
Yeah, she
I'm
doesn't
going to
know.
drive over to Whitestone for pizza, but it was one of the best fucking pizzas I've ever had in my life.
So guys, what are you guys going on this weekend? Anything fun? It's gonna be rainy and shitty tomorrow. We're gonna prep the basement.
We have a bunch of videos we're going to shoot down there.
We're a bunch of videos we're gonna shoot down there because our comic Quarantine Madness is ending hopefully this week. If not, it's gonna end the following week. It all depends on who's available for the final, when they can do it. We don't know. It has to be the following week. It's fine. It's cool. But we have some really cool videos that we're gonna shoot that we need space to get messy.
Messy.
So
what do you think that means, guys? What do you think we're doing?
What does that mean? I don't know. But yeah, we need some space again just to shoot and be able to get messy. So that's gonna be fun. Just shaving my head. All right. I did that today. If you can't see, it's nice and shiny. I got rid of all those
so
little
cute.
hairs.
James Gallagher says him and his daughter are going comic hunting for the first time since all of this happened.
Oh, that's amazing.
How old is your daughter, James?
I have yet. I went comic hunting once with Stephanie. We had like 4 hours in the middle of the day, and Stephanie was like, "Do you want to go to a comic book shop?" And I'm like, "Is that a real question?" And so we did. We went to 3.
We did, and Bruce just got a bunch of old stuff, and I looked through. There was that one store we went to that had a ton of like statues and figures. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They had everything from like ever. Like if you grew up in like the 80s, they had every single guy ever.
It was really weird. It was a hard to find shop because you had to like drive around like this back alley to get to it. But once you got to it, it was like this great shop. It was really big. Lots of like old books. I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of digging. And they had a lot of the books covered because they were like organizing action figures and stuff like that. So I couldn't do a lot of digging. They made me feel awkward when I was like, can I get to this letter? Because I'm trying to search for this. But then went to this other shop that was like almost the size of what you see. And there was books stacked on books stacked on books. And it was
He knew where
weird.
everything was. It was weird.
But he knew where everything was. He was like, I'm looking for some Venom books. And he was like, wow, what year and who's the writer? And I'm like, oh, and he's like, all right, I'll be right back. He went back in his little hidey hole, and he came back with like almost everything I was looking for. I was like, oh, okay. But I wanted to do the digging in case I found like other things I was interested in too. But whatever.
Like, get out of here.
But it was
I do the
disgusting.
digging.
I
do the digging here.
I would never recommend that store to anyone because like I don't know. I like shops that have space. You can walk around. You can look and touch things. This if it looks like if you touch something and you pulled it out, 15 other things were gonna fall. Is that a correct assessment?
Yeah, definitely. It was smelly. It smelled old and weird.
It was weird.
They had like a whole wall of really old books, like not comic books, just novels. And people were like, there were several people in there looking through those books, like they were excited to find things.
Yeah, it was weird.
It
was weird.
Also, TKS, we are in Nassau County.
Yes, we are really close to.
We are very close to. We are very close to Queens.
But yeah, we have Comic Quarantine Madness coming up on Tuesday. We're taking the next 2 days off. We're gonna.
Costa Ricans leaving us. Say goodbye.
Yo, Rod, have a good weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it, as always. And you were the first people to find me, so my heart always goes out to you. Love you, man.
He tells everybody he loves them.
Sorry, I have a lot of love to give. Yeah, our weekend's gonna be, like I said, cleaning the basement, entertaining our kids.
Barbecuing. We'll have a barbecue.
We'll have a barbecue. I'm gonna do Murph on Monday. So if you guys don't know what Murph is, it's a workout. You run a mile. You do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and run a mile again.
Fuck that shit. There's no way. I could do 100 pull-ups. I can do one pull-up. Maybe.
But I don't have a pull-up bar, so I'm probably going to do sit-ups, substituting for the pull-ups, or maybe I'll do some kind of like row or something.
I can do rows. I can do 100 of those, not pull-ups.
200. Or no, 100. And then 200 push-ups.
There's no way. I could do 5 push-ups. Maybe 10 and 20 girl push-ups. That's it.
But yeah, I'm sure some of you guys know out there all that. I'm going to do that on Monday. I've done that multiple times. But last year was my best time ever. I did it in under 40 minutes, which is really good. It surprised myself. So
I'm just going to be on the sidelines making fun of it.
There's no way that's happening this year. I have been comic quarantine fatness. So I am just going to try to get under the hour mark. So it's going to be fun, though. It's going to be my Monday, my holiday, and then I'm going to just entertain the kids. It's going to be fun.
James said he's going to eat 3 steaks of full rack ribs and drink 30 beers.
Oh my god, I used to drink 30 beers when I was a kid. It was awesome.
When he was a kid. He was only 10.
No, like 21. When I was 21, I used to crush a 30-pack of Bud Light, no problem, on a Saturday. Yeah.
According to your kid, you don't need the squats, Bruce, maybe.
Pedro, I'll pass. Well, it's not for everyone. I really enjoy working out. It's part of my life. I might not look like it, but I really, really enjoy working out. My babe, Stephanie, can attest to that. She's seen it.
He does. I will work out, but I fucking hate every minute of it. But I'll do it. But I don't love it. I feel good after. I'm always happy that I did it. But I don't want to do it.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. Before we're going to we're going to do one more question. One more trivia question.
It's going to be Little Bird related. I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Well, actually, no. Can anyone name this comic book right here? And you can't see the title on it. Oh, and you can't see it that clearly because it's not in focus. So can anyone name that book?
Said bring it down. Thank you, TKS. He said we're doing a great show.
TKS, thank you so much. Can anyone name that book?
Tell him you love him.
I love everyone.
Tell TKS you love him.
TKS, I love you, man. I really enjoyed being on that live stream with you the other day. That was really, really fun. I really, really enjoyed that.
Mark Spector said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is incorrect. You said Wiener. That is a lie. The Dynamite. It's Dynamite. That is also incorrect. Finally, Sheesh. Oh, he's been waiting for you to tell me he loves him.
Who?
TKS.
It rhymes with Schmeshman.
Schmeshman. If you guys watched us on Comic Man Andy, you heard me talk shit about these type of comic books. Green Lantern? No.
Nope.
Doctor Strange?
Schmeshman.
No.
Oh, that Doctor Strange #1 is the front one. I'm talking about the back one.
The green one.
And they're both Chris Bacalao covers. Chris Bacalao, Bacalo, Bacalao.
Botulism. Chris Botulism.
He's a great artist. He's one of my favorite artists. I think he does some of the best work in the industry. So
They have to do with House of X and Power of X.
no, that's not.
I know it doesn't have to directly do with it, but it is in
yes,
that
yes.
family.
It is in that family. Anyone? Family?
I just told you guys how much I thought those books sucked.
Oh, you did.
Comic Man, I was surprised he enjoyed them. I did not. It's just fucking weird. They're all over the place.
X-Men coming again! He's in the house!
Oh, he's gonna pull it off. He's gonna pull the tape off, guys.
X-Men number, what is it? 191. It's a minor key, but it's Chris Bacalao. It's awesome. Sabretooth, Cable, Mystique, Rogue, Iceman, oh crap.
Bricken said Batman. Bricken,
Cannonball.
where did you come from?
What?
Comic Man, you got it right, but then Bricken said Batman. How could you think that was Powers of X and House of X? Bricken, where are you? Also, TKS said X-Men after, and then he's super upset that he didn't win. So I feel like TKS should also get it.
Alright. TKS will also get it. I'll put this back up.
Bricken said fuck X-Men, and I agree. It's
All right.
terrible.
Hey, one more question. One more question.
Put the names down first.
I'll put the names
Well,
down.
forget.
Borican, who else?
No, not Bricken. X-Men was Andy
Comic
and
Man.
TKS Batcave.
This is an easy one. Rapid fire, easy one. Stephanie has a full beer to drink, so. First person to name this character.
Batman Who Laughs. I win!
First person to name this character.
James Galagos.
James Galagos! Do you want to do any more before we leave?
Comic Man Andy. The Batman and then just like a bunch of fucking letters.
You want to do any before we go?
Guys, I won. None of you won. I won first.
All right, here two more.
Batman who drinks. That should be what his name is. They should have like a drunk Batman.
Two more before we leave.
Alcoholic Batman.
Can anyone name our dog?
No, don't do. I don't like that.
No.
I'm gonna think of one of the 5 comic books that I've read. Let me think. In Wonder Woman, what's the new Wonder Woman? The Black Label Wonder Woman. Something Earth.
What's the name of the book?
No, but that's not what the question's gonna be.
Well, what's the question?
I don't even know the name of that girl. The one who looks like a cheetah. I was gonna ask who
You
her
just
name
said her
is.
name.
That's her name?
Yes.
Guys, her name is Cheetah. That's not the question then.
I have no idea what she's saying. I have lost control of the ship. The ship is sailing on its own. We are going into dark waters, folks. We don't know what's happening. A lot of beer has been drank, and it's now been an hour and 33 minutes since we've gone live. We can't control
Wait,
ourselves.
she's Cheetah like Wonder Woman Cheetah? Like from the new movie?
Yes.
But why does she look like a weird mutant? Because she's all mutantized?
Because she was there for the atomic bomb, and then she was mutated during all that whole
She
thing.
looks weird as shit. She's got like fucking teeth on the side of her face.
Yes, but it's Cheetah.
That's weird.
That's what Kristen Wiig's character is playing. She's playing the character that turns into Cheetah. Are you giving anyone a prize?
Alright, we're gonna do a different question. I was on Comic Man Andy's Indie Given Thursday yesterday with Bruce and Biggie. Nation Funk.
Make sure you do it good, because 11 people are on right now. They have a chance to win
All right.
a thing.
I already forgot what I was gonna ask.
Wow.
Oh, I talked about the Black Label DC book that I like so much. Harleen. Who wrote that book?
There you go. That's an actual question the chat can answer.
Thank you. Thank you.
I did. Mark Spencer, I did.
Who wrote Harleen, Black Label, DC book?
TK?
I don't read.
I don't read.
Come on, guys. Google. Google. It was such a good book, Barikin. You should read it. I loved it. Bruce just kept falling asleep every time he tried to read it. Don't listen to him. It was amazing. I loved it.
It was so bad.
Comic Man Andy got it right.
Something
Man,
Zack?
he's so much better at Googling than the rest of you guys.
He's definitely better, way
Pat
better.
Sajak.
Hey, Pat Sajak? Who said that? They get an entry too.
Comics Must Explain to
Comics
Patrick.
Explain. You get an entry just for being funny.
It's really funny. Pat Sajak. I like that.
All right.
Steppins.
Let's wrap this up. No after show.
I don't Google, I giggle.
After show, no after show.
Do you guys want an after show? Do you want to watch me eat Cheetos and shout in our kitchen? You tell me. I'm going downstairs to eat Cheetos no matter what. Are you coming? Do you want to be a part of it? Comic Granny said work is going to suck.
Yeah. But
Dude, we're going to be up at 6 a.m. too.
But you are an hour behind us, so it's only 10:30 for you.
Yeah, our kids are going to be up at 6 o'clock, and we're not even close to going to bed.
James Gallagher goes, hell yeah.
Everyone wants to do it. All right, fine. I'm going to go get Cheetos and yell at you. I haven't given anything away tonight to Instagram. I'm giving some shit away. Meet us. What do I want to give away tonight? I tried to Google more Batman toasters because I feel like shit that I offered Batman toasters and it wasn't there. They're still sold out. Something. So I was trying to think of something else. I'll think of something between now and the walk downstairs.
James Gallagher says a Batman toaster. All right, guys.
I wanted it to be the Batman toaster. I wanted it.
All right, give us 10 minutes. It's now 10:36. We'll be on around 11:36. We'll be around 11:45.
I'll think of something.
We'll think of something. We love you. We'll see you guys soon.
I don't love you. Don't put words in my mouth. Bruce says love way too easily. I barely know you guys. I like you. I enjoy your company.
She is cruel. She is terrible. She's
love is
the
a special
beast.
word. You shouldn't just be using it for everyone.
Sorry, everyone in chat has been here for multiple weeks, except for Mark and Comics and Misexplained. But they are funny dudes, and I enjoy their company. So yeah, I love you guys too. We'll see you guys next week.
I like you as friends.
We'll see you guys actually on
like
Tuesday, because you guys are going to show up on Tuesday at 9:45 for Comic
On Instagram, Andy. Instagram.
Quarantine Madness. The next thing we're going live on is on Instagram. We'll see you guys soon.